There's 2 minutes left in this halftime before we resume play. Both teams have come out of the locker rooms, and so we're just about ready for some action of this second half. The score 18-10 in favor of the Lady Pirates right now of Cyril. The winner of this game will go on to state playoffs next weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, depending on how far they got. It'll be a single elimination tournament. If you've never been there, it's a pretty exciting time to be with the team there, and hopefully the Bears can pull out a great comeback here in the second half and get the win here, head on into state playoffs. Again, the winner goes into state. The loser will have to play in tomorrow night at 6:30, right back here at Cash, against Tipton, who pulled off the victory this afternoon against Fort Cobb Broxton. And so that's who they'll be playing. I believe it's Tipton anyway. That's what my records show, I believe. So we're about ready for action here in the second half. Under a minute now left. You got to put the scoreboard back up. All right. Starting lineup back on the court, with the exception of Abby Barton, who's replaced by Presley Parkhurst to start the second half. And for the Lady Pirates, looks like their starting five will come out. Leading scorers for the Pirates that first half, Faith Laughlin had 11 points. I think I said 10 at halftime, the beginning of halftime. It's 11 points for her. And 5 points for Brooklyn Rackley, number 11. And number 20, Gabby Rowe, has the other 2 points. And so we're ready for action here as soon as they turn the song off. 8 minutes on the clock. And Lady Bears will have the first possession to start. Jasmine Boyette will receive the inbound pass. Gets it ahead to Haley Whiteneck. She'll look to attack the basket. Gives it to Greer, back to Whiteneck. And now Bryan open from about 17. Too strong. And the rebound goes to Grace Young. And she gives it off to Laughlin. She'll push it ahead to Sydney Johnson. She'll look at the three-pointer and up and in. Nope, no, not in. Fight for the loose ball. It'll be last touched by the Lady Pirates. And it'll be Bears ball. 7:35 just underway in this third period. Over to Whiteneck again. She'll drive, puts her shot up. Off the rim, no good. And again, Young is there for the rebound. Laughlin, she'll run it up ahead. Looks to drive, and foul will be called on the floor against Faith Bryan. Will pick up the foul. That'll be her second. Team's first of the half. Sydney Johnson into Grace Young. Now over to Faith Laughlin. Laughlin will attack. Kicks it out to Ashley Smith. She'll shoot the long ball. And it's a two-point attempt there that goes in. Off the rim, high up in the air and in. Her first points of the ball game. Jasmine Boyette to Haley Whiteneck. She'll turn, shoot the 10-footer, and knock it down. Haley Whiteneck gets her second basket of the game. 6:35 on the clock. 20-12 in favor of the Pirates. Brooklyn Rackley with the ball. Now to Sydney Johnson. Into Rackley. Tipped away, out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. And Lady Bear ball. 6:17 now on the clock. 8-point advantage for the Pirates. Boyette will drive into the corner to Parkhurst. She'll line up the three ball. And she knocks it down. Presley Parkhurst for three. And it's a 5-point game. 6 minutes on the clock. Laughlin bringing the ball up the court. She'll take the long three-pointer. Too strong. And it hits the support arch, the support bar up above the backboard. And that'll be an out-of-bounds. So it'll be Lady Bears ball and a chance to draw closer. Boyette with the ball. Now to Bryan. To Whiteneck. Parkhurst, she'll take the 10-footer. Too strong. And now they're going to call over the back on Haley Whiteneck. That'll be her first foul, team's first of the half. .5:38 on the clock. Laughlin, 5:20 on the clock. Now Rackley with the ball. Now blocking foul will be called against Faith Bryan. Be her third foul. And the team's second. They're calling it the third team foul, excuse me. Laughlin. And Bryan jumps up, tips it away. Chased down by the Pirates. Laughlin backs up, shoots the shot. Off the mark, out of bounds. It'll be Lady Bears ball. Bryan to inbound to Boyette. 4:48 on the clock. She'll drive to the left. Kicks it off to Parkhurst. She'll dribble it back to the top and over to Bryan. Now to Whiteneck. Into Parkhurst. Lots of contact there, but no call. Now up ahead to Grace Young. She'll put the wild shot up. Off the mark, offensive rebound by her. And now she passes it off, and it's lost to the Lady Bears. Boyette with the ball. Now to Whiteneck. She'll look to attack. Kicks it off to Parkhurst. She'll line up another three-pointer off the front rim. Faith Bryan's there for the offensive rebound. And now she gets it back to Whiteneck. She'll put up the 14-footer. And Grace Young will block her shot. Laughlin racing down the court. She'll find a lane. She'll be tripped up. She trips over a press. That'll be her going against the Bears. Sydney Batchelor and Abby Barton checking in. This second period replacing Bryan and Parkhurst. Also number 20, Lexi McLemore. Excuse me. Number 20, Gabby Rowe. Number 14, Lexi McLemore checking in for the Pirates. 3:52 on the clock. Sydney Johnson with the ball. She'll pull up for three. It'll be off the mark. And last touched by the Pirates. It'll be Lady Bears ball. (20-15) the score here. 3:44 on the clock. Boyette pushes to the right, gives it off to Whiteneck. She'll come back to the left, attacks the basket, gives it off to Batchelor. And now to Barton. She'll be open from the free throw line. Too strong on the shot. And number 20, Gabby Rowe there for the rebound. Rowe with the ball. Looking for Laughlin. And now a foul is called. It'll go against Sydney Batchelor, her first and the team's fifth. Looked like that was a fair ball to go after. They're going to call a foul against her, and so it'll be 5 team fouls for the Bears. Laughlin with the ball. Batchelor will guard her. She'll spin. And they're going to call a travel on her as she took an extra step. And the basket will not count as she was called for traveling. A turnover there. 20-15 the score. 2:55 on the clock. Jasmine Boyette with the ball. She'll push it to the left. Off to Batchelor. It goes off of her hands out of bounds. Turnover by the Bears. 2:40 on the clock as the ball is crossing the half-court line. Laughlin will attack the basket. She'll put up a shot. Off the rim, no good, but Rackley is there for the offensive rebound. She'll kick it back up to McLemore and now into the corner to Rowe. She'll drive. And over to McLemore. She'll look to drive and now kicks it back to Johnson. She'll turn the corner again. And now a shot by Rowe off the mark, and Barton is there for the rebound there. Boyette. Now to Whiteneck. Now Greer. She can't save it. It'll be out of bounds. A turnover by the Lady Bears. And now a timeout is called. It'll be a 30-second timeout by the Lady Bears. That'll be their second timeout of the game. They'll have 3 remaining. 4 timeouts remaining for the Lady Pirates. Again, the Bears have drawn closer here. They've drawn to within 5 points. Still a pretty sizable score here. We can catch up right now if we'll just make some shots. We've had some extra chances and just can't make the basket fall from long range. We only have 1 jump shot fall. The rest have been layups at the basket or 2 free throws. And so 15 points is the score for the Bears. We have to have some more offense if we're going to have a chance at this ball game. And 1:56 on the clock as play is going to resume here in just a moment. Lady Bears find themselves down by 5. Jasmine Boyette. Off to Bryan. Stop. Hold for the last shot. They're going to pressure the ball, though, over to number 20, Gabby Rowe. Parkhurst covering her. And that's a 5-second call. And it'll be a timeout will be called by the Pirates. So to stop them from scoring and get down, maybe get a last-second shot to go in for the final shot of the period here in the third. Second horn is sounded, 51.1 seconds on the clock. Both teams back on the court. It'll be Pirates ball. Inbounded to Brooklyn Rackley. She'll hold the ball at the half-court line. Boyette giving pressure on her. Off to Laughlin. They're going to call a foul. Sydney Batchelor will pick up her second foul. That's the 16th foul to 0 for the Pirates. Another inbounds play with 40 seconds on the clock. Into the backcourt to Laughlin. open. Number team foul of the half for the Pirates. I didn't even notice Mackenzie Coker was in the ball game. I'm sorry about that. She gets checked out of the ball game right now. Whiteneck, I think, came off the bench. 13 seconds on the clock. Boyette with the ball. Into the corner. Parkhurst wide open for three. Too strong. 3 seconds. And now effort by both teams to get up and get the. The Pirates went down on the court. They'll call a travel violation. With 1.6 seconds, the coach Brad Thrash will call a timeout there. It'll be the third timeout. It'll be 60 seconds in length. And just a great effort there to fight for that loose ball and to cause the Pirates player to travel with the ball as she got the rebound, but couldn't keep her feet, couldn't keep her balance, goes to the floor. 1.6 seconds left on the clock in this third period. A chance for the Bears to draw within one or maybe even tie it up with a last-second shot here. They'll have to have a good draw it up inbound play right here. Get somebody open and freed up for the shot as they look for tying up the ball game possibly, or maybe even a two-point basket would draw them within one. Third quarter has been the Bears' quarter in this game so far, and so we're looking for one more chance here to keep the momentum going.